welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me this video on grief and loss. My name is Sarah Maisel, the owner and operator of Sarah M. Hypnosis. You can find more information at sarahmhypnosis.com. This video, I really have been putting it off for a while now because it still feels a bit raw in my situation, and I'm not even sure that I'll publish what I'm recording now, but in this time where we are right now, we are losing loved ones more often than we were before to many different things, and I just wanted to make this video to allow you to find some peace, to help you process, to let you know that wherever you are and however you feel, it's perfect. It's exactly where you're supposed to be. And if you need to cry or scream or yell or whatever you need to do, that's also perfect. And if you do any of those things during this video, that's perfect as well. Allowing your feelings to come up and out is essential to moving on. And often when we lose someone new, it can bring up old grief if we haven't processed it fully. So it can become a compounding effect. The invitation for this video is to process, to release, and to find peace with where you are. It's really important to know that grief and healing after loss, it's not linear. It can feel one way one day and then the opposite the next, and go back to the previous feeling on the third day. And you're still healing, and you're still growing, and you're still getting to the place where you can feel a little better day by day. So wherever you are in your process, thank you for joining me. It is an honor to be a part of your path. I appreciate you. Just take this moment to close your eyes all the way down. Begin to turn your focus inward by paying attention to your breath. You're going to focus on the inhale and the exhale, lengthening them for as much as is comfortable to you. And you could potentially add in a little hold at the top after you inhale, and a little pause at the bottom when you exhale. And really the only purpose of focusing on your breath is to begin to turn inward, to begin to notice what's going on inside you. And the increase of the inhale and exhale and holds, just allow that oxygen to go throughout your body and your mind. Allows an increase of oxygen throughout your body and mind, which sends the signals throughout your nervous system that it is safe to relax now, that it is time to relax now. which aids in allowing your muscles to just let go now. Allows your mind to sink a little more deeply. And by focusing on the sound of my voice, by focusing on my words, you allow any and all outside thoughts to just drift by. You might imagine them like clouds. You notice that they're there, but you allow them to float by as you focus on the sound of my voice, on the words that I'm saying. Allow your mind to slow down, your body to settle in, relaxing your muscles, just allowing them to soften, softening the muscles of your face, letting your jaw just open slightly, make a little room between your teeth, and perhaps allowing your tongue to rest on the back of your top teeth. And then focus on the stomach. Take a nice deep belly breath in. And as you release it, allow your tummy to soften. Let your shoulders slide down your back. Create some space between your ears and your shoulders. And any time that you want to make some adjustments in your body throughout this process, you know that listening to your body is exactly what you need to be doing right now. Taking care of yourself, and it'll just bring you deeper, just bring you more relaxation. Very, very good. Now we're going to move that softening down to the hips. Very often people can hold tension in their hips. Allow your hips to just let go now. Really deepen that softening as you let go. Having that jaw relaxed, stomach relaxed, hips relaxed. Another way to send that signal to your nervous system that it is safe to relax now, that it is time to relax now. Allowing yourself to drift into that deeper state of relaxation now. And as you deepen your relaxation, you begin to imagine a color that you love forming at the top of your head. This color that you love just gathers there, could gather. You might imagine it like water flowing and swirling around. You may imagine it like energy or light. And very often people, it's less of a visual sensation, more of just a sense of knowing that things are there, that they're happening. So allow this moment and this experience to bring you that lesson of self-compassion, kindness, and care in this simple act of knowing that however you imagine this color you love, however you experience this color that you love, gathering at the top of your head is perfect. It's exactly what you need in this moment. So I'm going to count you down from 3 to 1 and snap my fingers. And when I snap my fingers, that color that you love is going to flow in through the top of your head, all the way through your body and out the bottoms of your feet into the center of the earth. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, allow that beautiful color to flow into the top of your head, to flow throughout your body and out the bottoms of your feet. You can even imagine that as that color flows into the core, at the center of the earth, that magnetic core at the center of the earth pulls that beautiful color out the bottoms of your feet. You may experience a tingling or some other sensation in the bottoms of your feet as this beautiful color that you love flows down through your head, continuously through your body and out the bottoms of your feet and into the center of the earth. This beautiful color that you love continues that softening, that relaxation, and that ease that you were cultivating earlier. That beautiful color that you love flowing down, flowing through your mind, flowing through your body, flowing around the outside of your body, flowing through your energy field. That beautiful color that you love, relaxing you, releasing you. You can imagine that this color that you love, as it flows through your mind, it cleans and clears away any and all repetitive thought patterns that you're ready to release. Any and all old emotional patterns that you're ready to release. You can just imagine this beautiful color that you love cleaning and clearing away anything and everything that is not serving you. Imagine this beautiful color that you love as it continues to flow in through the top of your head, throughout your body and out the bottoms of your feet. Imagine this color releasing anything and everything that perhaps has never served you. And in this way, by releasing, by letting go of these things, you're setting an intention to let them go. You're setting an intention for a new way of being, for new thought patterns. You're setting the intention to just let go of those things that are not serving you. And as this beautiful color that you love flows in through the top of your head, throughout your body, and out the bottoms of your feet into the center of the earth, you may notice that as you release those things from your mind, as you release any places where you have stored those memories physically within your muscles, those places where those patterns, maybe that first thing that tenses up when you find yourself repeating those unhelpful thoughts. You allow that beautiful color that you love to release and relax your muscles, to release those things from your mind, to release them from your energy. And you may find that now or at any time during this recording that you feel yourself yawning or even burping or crying or just water coming from your eyes, even if it doesn't feel exactly like crying. And those are all ways that we release. Those are all ways that we release and let go. I just invite you to allow whatever it is that your body needs to do at this time, to just let it happen as that beautiful color that you love relaxes and releases you. Beautiful color that you love just deepens that sensation of relaxation and softening now. Very, very good. You can allow this flow to continue for as long as you need. Allow that flow to release you for as long as feels good to you. As I count you down from 10 to 1. When I get to 1, you're going to find yourself in a beautiful place. This place is your safe place. This beautiful place is just for you. You can imagine it in any way that you want, and you will experience it in the way that is meant for you. So you may have a sense of knowing that it's there. You may see pictures, images, or videos in your mind. You may feel sensations in your body, and that is the signal to your mind that you're there. However your experience is, will serve you in the most perfect way today. Your safe place could be a beach or a mountaintop. It could be simply a room. It could be in the clouds or the stars. It could be a meadow. It could be anywhere and everywhere you can imagine. It's simply a place where you feel more safe than you have ever felt. So as I count you down from 1, as I count you down from 10 to 1 and snap my fingers, you'll find yourself there in your safe place. 10, going even deeper now. 9, taking in a nice comfortable breath, just bringing that focus there to that breath for a few breaths now. 8, relax and release. Allow yourself to drop in even more deeply. 7, because you know that the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. 8, 7, 6, 5, halfway there now. Getting so close to your safe place. As I count you down, You may feel yourself beginning to drift and float and drift. Part of your mind just floating and drifting along with your body as you relax even further down. And another part of your mind, the subconscious part, the unconscious part, focused on every word that I say, allowing in all that is for your highest and greatest good as you drop even more deeply into this beautiful, beautiful feeling that you're cultivating now, for knowing that you are always in control. You're here to relax and release. 3, almost there now, to your safe place. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, be there now in your safe place. You may feel yourself noticing sensations as you explore the experience of being there in your safe place. There may be body sensations. There may be sights or sounds, things to touch, pick up. You may have a deep sense of knowing that you are there. Could simply just be comfortable and white. Nothing at all except for just that safe feeling. A beautiful feeling of relaxing and focusing on the sound of my voice. And if you're not already, begin to notice that there's a little more deep relaxation, more opportunity to deepen the sensation of relaxation. There's a place where your mind opens up. It may be a place there within your safe place, maybe another place entirely. I'm going to count you down from 3 to 1 and snap my fingers. And when I snap my fingers, you'll find yourself seated or lying down or reclined. And in this place, you'll feel your mind opening up. And if you find yourself already there, that's just fine. When I get to 1 and snap my fingers, I'll begin the process of really noticing how much you can open your mind to this process, how deeply you can relax into it. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, be there now. In that place where your mind opens up. Feel your mind, you may imagine it opening like a bud as it turns into a beautiful, brilliant flower. I especially like peony for that one, because they start as these tiny little balls and then they become the most full and gorgeous blooms. Allow your mind to open, allow your mind to know that everything that's for your highest and greatest good is here for you now in this moment. You're going to begin to imagine that you're standing at the beginning of a pathway. And this pathway, it has myriad, endless amounts of little paths coming off from it. And in fact, the pathway winds and twists and turns and curves. Now you'll sort of pause that pathway, and it may be something that you simply imagine or know. It may be that you can really experience yourself on a pathway. Allow yourself to drop into that pathway as you've paused yourself in it, kind of walked in it a couple steps. As you imagine yourself inside that pathway, as you imagine yourself inside that pathway, you can notice if there are leaves, if it's in the woods, or if it's in a meadow, or if it's in the sand. However it appears to you is perfect and is exactly correct. In this pathway, you can imagine as if you're like a drone. You have a drone that flies up above the pathway, and you can see where you are now inside it, sort of like one of those aerial views of those corn mazes. You can look down upon yourself in the pathway, and you can see that there are endless amounts of ways to get from where you are now to where you want to be. And where you want to be at this point could be you would like to get out of bed. It could be that you would like to smile more. It could be that you think of someone and you want to feel compassion for them and for yourself. The end of the pathway is entirely up to you, and you can come back and go on this journey as many times as you would like until the end person is the person who has healed in to the extent that they can, and they're taking deep breaths and reflecting back with a heart that feels compassion, perhaps even joy. So wherever you are on this journey, know that you are honored, and wherever that end person is perfect. So you're standing in this pathway, and you can see that there are a million different ways to get to that version of you, that future version of you that's at the end of all of these pathways. And it's possible that the way that you get there doesn't take long. You take a certain route that has lots of self-care and lots of, whatever it is that you find that you personally need. Maybe some EFT tapping, or some therapy, or some more hypnosis, or whatever it is. And it could be that the path takes a little longer, and you decide that other things are what you want to do right now, that it's just time to rest, which is also completely valid and perfect. You decide that you want to do other things. And so knowing that right now you can try out any path that you want, you can walk down those pathways and make those choices and get to the end. You can fast forward it. Time is a construct of humans. So in this moment, in your imagination, you just pick a path and you go down it. You may find that you are, doing lots of Zooms or phone calls with people and healing together. You may find that you're resting. You may find that you're watching sad movies or funny movies or anything in between. You may find that you are putting on sad music and dancing slowly. You may find that you're putting on fast music and dancing like quickly, or angry music and being very getting that anger out of your body. You're just taking your time, just exploring all of these different avenues, all of these different ways to get from where you are to that future version of you that is however it is that you would like to be in the future. Take this opportunity to fast forward, to sort of like move yourself down these pathways in a more quick way without these constructs of time. Allow yourself to move down these pathways. Allow yourself to see all of the endless possibilities of ways of healing, of ways of feeling, shifting your current mood, shifting your current state, but just shifting your mood, allowing yourself to move from one mood to another, allowing yourself to continuously flow and release, allowing yourself to keep the momentum, to keep moving forward, to keep moving towards that place, to that future version of you. Allow yourself to go down as many pathways as you need to. Allow yourself to imagine all the different ways of healing, all the different methods, all the different ways you can release. You can write letters to them. You can write letters to yourself. You can imagine that future version of you is speaking to you now in this moment and beckoning you towards them. Just knowing that, allowing yourself to go and flow, allowing yourself to move towards that future version of yourself in whatever way is helpful to you, and allowing that future version of yourself to perhaps be that version of you that you would like to wake up as tomorrow. That future version of you, knowing that you're having compassion for you right now. That future version of you is certain that you will get there. That future version of you is sort of sending back, if you've ever done a maze on paper and you start at the end and go backwards. That future version of you just sending all of their love to you backward, back to where you are, beckoning you to them. Just allow yourself to explore all of these different ways of moving, of healing, of releasing, knowing that wherever you are in your journey of grieving, in your journey of loss, in your journey of healing, that it is perfect. It's exactly where you're supposed to be. Feeling compassion for yourself in this moment, holding yourself with love. Just continue to explore, and if you reach that future version of yourself, you can rewind and go back and do a different route. You could rewind and go back to the beginning and perhaps move that end person forward, that future version of you forward in time even further. feeling how you have all of these choices, all of these different ways to heal. You can dance, you can move your body, you can take a walk, go out in nature. You can reach out, you can allow people to reach out to you. You can simply take nice deep breaths and focus inward. Know that however you're experiencing this, acknowledging that any type of healing and living and being and existing, it's not linear. We're not here to experience some formula that someone has told us, steps that we'll go through. There's no particular end goal. It's completely individual. You are perfect and unique and lovely just the way you are in this moment and in all the others. Very, very good. Finishing that up, allowing yourself to find peace with your journey to that future self. Perhaps giving that future self a hug or high five. And then allow that future self and your current self to meld and blend together and become one. Because you know that that future version of you is simply a part of you. The only thing between you and that future version of you is just a little more healing. You can almost think of it as if that future version of you is inside, just waiting for you to release and let go of those things, waiting patiently, perfectly happy for you to be ready to be that future version of you, trusting and knowing that you'll get there, trusting and knowing that every day, in every way, you'll find ways to release and heal, knowing that however you release, whether it's moving your body, whether it's allowing yourself to cry, whether it's writing, whether it's meditating or doing hypnosis or taking walks, allowing your energy and your body to move, allowing those feelings that are inside you to come up and out, to know that you're safe to do so, to know that you know when it's time to reach out to the outside world for help, knowing that you are doing so well right now, that finding compassion for yourself, such a beautiful way to acknowledge, finding the peace to allow yourself to release and let go. You're doing so well. Just taking a moment to really feel appreciation for yourself, for where you are right now in this moment. Knowing that as you move on, as you move forward, you'll continue to feel differently, day by day, minute by minute, feelings will continue to evolve and change. Sometimes you'll feel lighter, sometimes you'll feel heavier. You'll find that the more you allow yourself to feel those feelings, the more you allow yourself to do whatever process it is that's perfect for you in that moment, and it will change. Whatever you need to do will allow those feelings to come up and out, allow them to release. It's how you heal. It's how you honor yourself. You're doing so well. Now repeating in your mind or out loud after me, every day in every way, I allow myself to heal in my own way. Twice more. Every day in every way, I allow myself to heal in my own way. Every day in every way, I allow myself to heal in my own way. Very, very good. Now we're just going to bring some more of that appreciation for yourself, that feeling, that sensation of comfort, knowing that you have everything that you need inside of you. And sometimes you just need the right person to reflect it back to you, to being open to that possibility. Firstly, that you have everything that you need inside of you. And secondly, that sometimes finding those things inside you that will best serve you is something that you can do on your own, and sometimes finding the people that will reflect back to you your strength and your goodness and your value and your worth. Sometimes that's what you need. So wherever you are in this moment, whether you can feel yourself opening and opening up to that certain knowledge that you have everything that you need inside you, or whether you need to return to this video or to reach out to someone around you, someone who will reflect back to you your value, your goodness, your wholeness, and your worth. Knowing that really choosing the right people to or simply meditating on that inner guidance, that inner spirit, that inner knowledge that you are valuable, that you do have worth, that there's goodness inside you. So feeling into those words, Just allowing yourself to relax into everything that you've learned, everything that you've explored, the healing that you've experienced during this session, knowing that you can return to it at any time, that the support of my energy and my voice and my presence is here throughout space and time whenever you need it. And now I'm going to count you down so that you can drift off and have a beautiful, restful night's sleep. Now that you've calmed your body and your mind, you can allow yourself to drift off to sleep now, knowing that sleep is so healing. Sleep allows you to regenerate your cells. Sleep is a great way just to generally feel better. So I'll count you down now. I'm sending you off with so much love. Sending you off with so much compassion, absolute certainty in your value and your worth and your goodness. 5, going even deeper, feeling into that healing that has taken place tonight, bringing that with you, allowing your dreams to be filled with compassion and kindness and love and healing. 4, even further down now, allowing yourself to get closer to sleep. That good, beautiful, healing sleep now. 3, all the way down. 2, I'm sending you off with so much love. Take good care. Sleep well now. And 1.